Sarah Palin is coming to town, and I truly believe, my opinion, and my opinion only, but I truly believe she is going to announce to the presidency right there and then, right after I introduce her and bring her on the stage. And somebody who is not going to comment on that, and so I'm not going to embarrass him and ask him, but known throughout Central Iowa as Tea Party Charlie, he is Charlie Gruchow. Hi, Charlie.
Hello, Simon. How are you?
I'm doing very well, my friend. How are you?
Oh, you know what, Simon? I'm doing great.
And you have some big news about this rally, I understand. Clearing the throat.
Simon, it's a blessing. And to all of your listeners out there, I just want to thank you for, being a supporter of the Tea Party movement. Not only when you were down in Florida and Orlando, but up here in Iowa. You spoke at our event at the ICE Tea Party on April 16th, and I just respect you so much. And
it's very kind. It's very kind of you, Charlie. It really is very kind of you to say that. But you know what? You talk about our movement, and people say those in the Tea Party, they're crazy, right? You're the nut jobs. You're the lunatics. You know what? The Tea Party is about one fundamental thing, and it's standing up for the Constitution. If that puts me on the crazy right, then I guess I'm on the crazy right. But my honest opinion is those of us who stand up for the Constitution are bang smack in the middle of America. That's who we are. Actually, I can tell you that on the phones right now, waiting to come on, is somebody calling us from Connecticut.
Oh yeah, and
so there's no question that this is going to be a nationwide event. There's going to be buses coming in from all over the country. Joe, no, we are not terrorists. We are in the middle of America, despite what the president's administration might actually think. And with us is Charlie Gruchow. Hi, Charlie. Welcome back.
Hey, Simon.
Listen, Charlie, I've got somebody on the phone I want to bring on. They've been very patient from Connecticut, so I'm going to let them join our call in a minute.
Maybe moving the event, as I talked to you about that this morning, to the Wells Fargo Arena. So we have not made a final decision, but the decision is that it will be held in the Des Moines area on September 3rd. That's the bottom line.
Okay, well, let me bring this person on who's been very patient and is calling us from Connecticut. Chris, welcome. You're on the Simon Conway Show.
Thank you, Simon, for taking my call. I'm a Tea Party organizer in Connecticut. I'm also the founder and the chief architect of the Dump Dodd movement, which was very successful to help Mr. Dodd on his way. About 2 weeks ago, I heard about the event on September 3rd. I booked a room in West Des Moines with a friend, and we're planning...
Well, you're going to love West Des Moines. I live in West Des Moines.
Well, we're looking forward to having a good time, and the main thing is I'm a very, very ardent Sarah Palin supporter.
Okay.
I'm on Team Sarah. I've supported her in Connecticut. I actually went to a rally in Scranton, Pennsylvania in 2008, and I actually changed my name.
Hang on. Before we get to your name change, let me ask you a question as somebody who's so closely connected. What do you think of my take that on that September the 3rd rally with all those people there from all over the country, I think she's going to announce to the presidency? That's just my opinion, not based on anything other than my gut feeling. What do you think?
I wouldn't have booked a room in West Des Moines, and I wouldn't be planning on traveling a 2,400-mile round trip.
You see, that's why I think it. You see, because there's not just you, Chris. There's people from everywhere coming to Des Moines or to Central Iowa on that day to see Sarah Palin announce for the presidency. That's why you guys are coming. I don't think she's going to disappoint.
I hope not. I'm really looking forward to it. I think you're right. Considering it's the 3rd anniversary of her speech at the Republican convention. And with what Ken told me earlier today.
Talking about Ken Crow, he's also from Tea Party of America.
Ken Crow, yes, and he said that her speech wasn't going to be a short one. It's not going to be just a whistle stop. It's going to be something with substance. So that leads me to believe that there's more coming too. And this is history. I want to be where history is made. I've been around this planet for a long time, and this is a lifetime opportunity for me and people like me to come and watch history being made and be part of it.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's great, and I'm going to let you tell everybody what you changed. You've actually changed your name.
I have a pseudonym which I'm more well known by in Connecticut than my actual name. I combined Sarah Palin's name and one of my old favorite movies, Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. When I set up my YouTube channel, I became known as Palin Smith.
Okay, so there you go.
Okay, now, Simon.
Yes, Charlie.
Oh, I love that man from Connecticut because I got forwarded an email from him, Smith Palin, or Palin Smith.
Yep.
And that's fantastic. You know, Simon and my friends from Connecticut, you're just one of thousands of people across America who will be, Simon, this is bigger than I even
I know that, Charlie.
And we're so blessed here in the middle of America to be able to stage events like this. And Governor Palin, regardless of what your listeners or, think of her, I have to admire her so much for what she has gone through, the scrutiny, the negative comments.
Absolutely. I remind people
the major news media.
Absolutely. I remind people, Charlie.
Great American.
She's a great American. I remind people, Charlie, that the left reserves its greatest vitriol for those they fear the most. And what annoys me more than anything is when I hear people on the right say she's unelectable.
Well,
I do not buy that, number one. I'm not endorsing her because I never endorse anybody. I don't buy that, number one. But what annoys me more than anything is that we've got people on the right allowing themselves to be told by people on the left who the candidate's going to be. That is unacceptable. That is unacceptable.
We saw that in the 2008 election.
Sure did.
When the media elected John McCain.
Yep. And you remember what happened, seeing as we're talking about the governor, if you remember what happened once he announced Sarah Palin, and by the way, I'm very proud of the fact that it was a full 6 weeks before he announced Sarah Palin that I said Sarah Palin was going to be the vice presidential candidate, and most people turned around to me and said, who?
Well, I was in Orlando.
I predicted it. I said that's who it was going to be, and lo and behold, it was her. And then the next thing they know, they're leading in the polls. And what happened after that is it was the McCain camp first that threw her under the bus because they were never supposed to win, Charlie.
You know, Simon, you're right. And I just love Sarah Palin for who she is, for what she stands for what she did in Alaska, and her knowledge of the,
I'm almost out of time, Charlie. I want to bring Chris back real quick as well, but let's just recap. We've got a whole bunch of new speakers which you've listed, including Ryan Rhodes, who's obviously all over the news today.
Oh, I love Ryan.
My good friend Ryan. And so we're including Ryan, and so we've got a whole bunch of speakers, and there is now a distinct possibility that we are going to move this from Waukee to the Wells Fargo Arena purely for logistical reasons and to accommodate the people that are coming from all over the country. Was that a good summation?
Well, Simon, it's not defined yet.
No, I know. I said possibility.
But what we're going to do is provide a platform and a very nice venue for those patriots who are coming from all across America.
All right, Charlie, let me bring Chris back for a final word. Chris, coming from Connecticut, and how many friends are you bringing with you?
Well, right now we have 5 or 6 that want to come. We're looking at a possibility.
I understand the president's got a nice new one he might not be using.
Well, actually, we can tie that right in. That does look like some kind of a hearse. And if there was anything fading in the Tea Party movement by what the media said, President Obama and our good friend Ryan Rhodes resurrected it.
Absolutely. Chris, I got to let you go because my show's almost over, so I got to let you go. And I want